Hey guys, this is Anthony Morganti from OnlinePhotographyTraining.com. A couple days ago, I did a video review and demonstration of a Lightroom plugin called Excire Search. Excire Search is a Lightroom plugin that indexes all the images in your Lightroom library and assigns a set of keywords to those images. After it does that, you're able to do super fast searches for very specific types of images in your library, and it really benefits those of us that didn't religiously enter keywords in our Lightroom library, or we don't have our Lightroom library organized in a very efficient way. I really do like this plugin, and I encourage you, if you haven't already seen that video, that you look in the description below this video, and I'll have a link to that video down there. Now, in this video, I want to answer a few of the numerous questions I received about Excire Search. The first question I received is from John. He doesn't really understand the search by example photo with previous option that is in Excire Search. I think the best way to answer that question is just to demonstrate that. Now, to use search by example photo with previous, you have to do a search to begin with, any type of search at all. So I'm just going to do a simple keyword search. I'm in the library module, and I'm going to go up to library and then down to plugin extras, and I'm going to search by keyword. And I'm going to search for primate. Now I have, according to the Excire Search, I have 4,167 primate images in my Lightroom library. I'm just going to return the closest 2,000 matches, and I'm going to click Start. And you could see, those of you that haven't seen that previous video, it works very quickly. So we have all these primate images just very quickly found by Excire Search. Now, to use the function search by example photo, what you'd like to do is pick a photo that you'd want to search by. Here we have a common squirrel monkey sticking his tongue out. So we're going to use this as our example photo. And this is kind of, you're going to search within the results. So we have these 2,000 primate images down here. We're going to search within these results by using this photo as a reference. So we're going to go back up to library, down to plugin extras, and we're going to go by search by example photo with previous. So our previous search was primates. Our example photo is this picture of the common squirrel monkey. So we're going to click on that, and it's going to do its thing, and it returned now all these images that are similar to that last image. But not only does it return these same poses, it found squirrel monkeys everywhere, like any type of pose. So it really is a very effective piece of software, and it does a really nice job of finding what you're looking for. The next question was from Gary. He says that he's been using it for about a month, and he wonders if it does auto updates. It does, but you can also do a manual search to see if an update is available. To do that, go up to the File menu and down to Plugin Manager. And right here, make sure you're clicked on Excire Search, and make sure that this expose triangle is rolled down where it says Update. And you could see that it's telling you that I'm using Excire Search version 1.3.3. You could check for an update. Just click that button, and if there's a new version available, you'll be prompted to download and install it. So you can manually search, but it does auto search every time you start Lightroom. Harry asked me, how big is the database and where is it? And he mentioned, is it stored with your Lightroom library? And it is, or Lightroom catalog. And if you go to my Lightroom folder, you could see right here, here's my Lightroom catalog that I'm currently using. It's called Lightroom Catalog 2. That's what I called it. And the Lightroom catalog is 826.6 megabytes in size, and that's representing about 50,000 images, give or take. The Excire database is right here in the same folder, and it is 386.7 megabytes, so it's less than half as large as the actual Lightroom catalog. So hope that answered your question, Harry. Simon asks, how does it perform with monochrome images? Most of his images are monochrome, and how would it perform without those color cues? Well, I actually emailed the CEO of the company, and he told me that it performs well, that it doesn't just use color for cues, it uses the actual objects that are in the scene. And I kind of explained that in that previous video. And what he suggests is that you just download the trial version. It's a fully working, I believe it's for 15 days, trial version, and just see how it works with your monochrome images, and it should work fine. But that trial version, it's a great thing, and it will answer many of your questions. So if you're really wondering if it does this or does that, or how it might work with your specific Lightroom catalog and Lightroom images and the images you have in Lightroom, just download the trial and give it a try. And this kind of adds to Gary. He's asking me, when he uses that facial recognition in Lightroom, that it really bogs down his Lightroom, and he's wondering if the face recognition in Excire bogs down Lightroom as well. No, it doesn't at all. As I mentioned before, or in that first video, you initialize your images and it looks at all your images, and that's the part that takes quite a long time. And I should have mentioned in that first video, I mentioned how the company claims that for around 10,000 images, it takes about an hour to do an initialization. So if you have a 50,000 image Lightroom library, it should take about 5 hours. But mine took considerably longer. And what I forgot to mention, and I actually was planning on mentioning it, this is hardware dependent. How fast is your computer to begin with, and how much RAM do you have? How fast and modern is the CPU, and things like that. So your initialization length, the time it takes, will vary depending on your hardware. And what I like about it, the Excire, it does all that at the beginning, and then it just kind of sits there and waits for you to do a search. It doesn't hover over Lightroom using any computer resources, causing Lightroom to slow down. So just download the trial, give it a try, and see if it helps or if it's beneficial to you, and make sure that it doesn't adversely affect your Lightroom performance. I don't think it will. And that's really the questions I received so far. Again, give the software a try. I am an affiliate for Excire. Please read my code of ethics statement below and watch that first video. I explain a little bit more how I got involved with Excire. Thank you, everyone that watches my videos. I truly do appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys soon.